Hello everyone. So I was going to do this video as a comparison between the Happiedori, which is what you are looking at right now from HappieScrappie, and the Gen Dory from Chic Sparrow on Etsy, and the original Midori, but that video is way too long, so I wanted to kind of break it up and just show you guys my Happiedori from HappieScrappie and give you guys kind of an overview and a peek of my inside setup that I am currently working on at the moment, plus my review of the product. So the first thing is I want to talk about the color. When you go on her website, she has multiple colors to choose from, and you can pick the outside color, your inside color for your cover, as well as your elastic strap. And so I chose mint, and then I chose the hot pink on the inside, and then the pink strap. And I have this Tiffany & Company box here just to kind of show you guys comparison color-wise. So this is, Tiffany blue, and it is very, very close. It's not spot on, but it pretty much, it's very, very similar. So if you like Tiffany blue, which I do happen to love, I was definitely pleased with the outcome and the color of my Happiedori. And this pink pen was a gift from my husband, and this is my pink Tiffany pen, and I love how it writes, and it's just very thin and small, so I can just tuck my pen inside. And so I moved out of my two Kiki K binders into this Fauxdori, and I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I still will be using my A5 to file some of the old stuff that I had in my planners that I keep at home, like my address books and my computer logins and all the stuff that I don't carry around with me. So I still will be using that planner somewhat at home. So it is a chunky monkey. I have 5 notebooks in here, as well as a zip pocket and a craft folder, and there is a little bit of overhang, but not much. Because this is faux leather, you can kind of finagle it a little bit and kind of move it around to where it's flexible enough so that you can kind of play with it to get it to where you need it to be. And so this is much thinner than the Midoris, the Fauxdoris that are done in genuine leather. And this is really lightweight. It's definitely stuffable, which I like because, like I said, I just moved out of 2 ringed planners, so I wanted to be able to put a lot of stuff in here and just use one book. So I was able to do that. I did want to put 6 inserts in here instead of 5 notebooks, but it's okay. One of the things that I will have to say is that the elastic around the elastic cord that Sam uses from HappieScrappie, it's a little bit too stretchy for my liking. I do prefer the Midori elastic just because it is a little bit more firm. It's not as stretchy, but then again, on the other hand, if you stuff it this full, you kind of need it to be stretchy. I know that doesn't exactly make sense, but it's just, I feel like the books move around a little bit on the inside. And again, it may just be kind of how I have it set up, and I do have some things in there that are a little bit slippery. But overall, she offers a lot of options to customize your Fauxdori. It's definitely cheaper. This one was $23 as opposed to, an original Midori you're going to spend $50 to $60 for. So if you like to move notebooks a lot, or you like fun colors, or you're one of those people who don't like real leather, then I highly do recommend it. Sam is super sweet, and she works very hard. And like I said, overall I do like it, and she does offer some Midori knockoff inserts and accessories that are also a lot cheaper than the actual Midori ones. And the Happiedori is cut a little bit wider than the actual Midori, which I like because that way all my stuff is not sticking out of the side. It did take a little while for it to get shipped to me. I ordered on September 10th and I did not receive it until the 26th. I know that's not her fault or anything. I'm sure it got held up in customs somewhere. I think it stayed in LA for like a week before it even moved. You know, if you own an original Midori, you may not like this one, but I wanted something colorful and fun, and I think I'm going to stick with this for a while. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but when I'm in a traveler style notebook, I feel like I can be more eclectic and all over the place rather than be really matchy where everything, I feel like everything has to have a theme. When I'm in my planners, especially my Kiki K planners, for whatever reason, I feel like my OCD is setting in. And I feel like all of my dividers and all of my decorations all have to be in a certain colors, you know, color scheme. Everything has to have a theme and everything has to match. Whereas when I'm in, you know, like a Midori style notebook, I feel like anything goes. And as long as my notebooks that I have on the inside are, you know, they have their predetermined purpose, then, you know, I'm okay. I don't know why I feel that way. But I'm still, you know, in the process of simplifying my life, and you guys will see I switch planners and journals all the time, and I don't know, I get bored and then I decide to go with a different setup or a different layout or a different planner. So I will show you guys what I have done so far. I don't have everything completely set up yet, but this is just kind of an overview, and I'll let you guys see some of the inserts that you can purchase from HappieScrappie. And this is the zip pocket that I purchased from her. It's a very good quality, very heavy plastic. I just have some journaling cards that I made out of a paper stack that I showed you guys in a previous video where I had made some dividers for my Kiki K. So I just stuck those in there. Oh, and then one of the things I did want to mention is that Sam from HappieScrappie, she included this plastic, I guess like a fly leaf. So it did come inside here, which I left it in here. I thought it was cool. And it kind of protects the front. So it did come with this. And this is the front of the craft folder, and I just stuck some journaling cards in here and a gold foil doily that actually came from a package that I ordered from the Paper Addict when she had her store open. And I just stuck some diary stickers in there. I'm glad they fit perfectly. And I just put some random stuff here on the cover. And this first insert did come from HappieScrappie. It is not a original Midori insert. And this is the monthly. And I just started, I just did 3 months. I just did October, and my husband's birthday is on Halloween. And this is November. And I will probably go back in here and do some stamping. Haven't really decided yet. I just wanted to get it set up enough to where I could use it. So I don't mind the monthly insert at all. I just used my stamps to stamp in the dates, and then just used various supplies that I had here at home to decorate. So that is my first notebook. And then I just stuck this journaling card here. I'll probably decorate it later on, put a quote there. And this is the other half of my craft folder that I don't have anything in yet. And again, I left some places blank intentionally so that I could go back and decorate, you know, whenever I have time. And then this next notebook is my weekly view, and I also purchased this insert from her. I'm not really a fan of this insert at all. I don't think, maybe I will like it later on. I don't really like the original one from Midori either, so I will probably look on Etsy or the DIY Fish and see if I can find something better. So I just stamped here with my Tiffany stamp, if you guys can see that, and then here's a Paris book plate, And then what I did was I just used some stamps to stamp in the date, threw some washi on it. And the reason why I have this silver washi here is to cover up the times. I'm not really one that likes to have, like, you know, certain times. I don't really write things down by the times. I like to use tick boxes and to-do lists, that type of thing. So that's why it doesn't really work for me. I don't know. I'm going to try it for a little bit. I also prefer horizontal spaces for weekly rather than the vertical. But again, I'm going to go ahead and try it. But this is what it looks like. And again, you guys can see the times are in there. So I don't know about this, but whatever. And this is the other half of the clear flyleaf. And then this notebook here is actually from Happiedori. It is the lightweight paper, and I really, really like it. It kind of reminds me of the Tomoe River paper, except for the fact that it is white. Anyway, I just stuck some stickers on here, and I will do some more decorating on this side. And so I just put a couple stickers, but as you can tell, this paper is very thin, but I love writing on it. So this one, I'm just going to put some notes, my reading list, maybe do some smashing in here. But this one is from Happiedori, and I really like that insert. And then this is the other half of my zip pockets. You can stick pictures in here, credit cards. I will probably put some washi tape, maybe some pictures. I haven't really decided yet. And then this book here is kind of like my daily, where I write down, I guess other people refer to it as like their currently list. And so I just stuck some stickers here in the front. I just set up 1 week so you guys can see. So I use this one sideways. And what I really like about these pages is that I love how they look whenever they're all filled up. After I have filled in all of the weeks with all of the information and different colored pens and added more stickers. I love using my diary stickers on these pages, and once it's like all filled up and colorful, and I really like how it looks once it's starting to fill up. So I just did this one page so that I could show you guys what I'm going to use this notebook for. And I left this part blank too to decorate at a later date. And then my last notebook is my gratitude journal. And this is the craft paper insert, and it also came from HappieScrappie. And I just stuck a few stickers on the front, and I will probably add some more stuff to it later. Again, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an overview for this video. If you all are interested in seeing like an updated video later on after I have some pages filled up, I will be happy to show you. So anyway, what I did here, since all of the pages are blank, I had to use stamps and go in and stamp how I wanted the setup for this journal to be. And so on the left side of each day is going to be my brain dump, and rather than stamp brain dump, I used my brilliant stamp. And then over here I have gratitude and the dates, and then where I'm going to write down 5 things that I'm thankful for every day. And then the little star and the exclamation point, I'm going to write the high point of my day, something that went really well, and then the exclamation point is going to represent the challenging part of my day. And then I have this little box and this label down here. I can put my mood, my anxiety levels, whatever I want to track, and then I stamp some hearts. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but it says Live, Laugh, Love. And I used some Anna Griffin ink for that. It's in lavender. And then on this side it says It's the Little Things. And then I also used a gold heart stamp on that side. But I stamped out this whole this whole insert. So this is like already done and ready to go. And then I just have a sticker there, and I will definitely add to the back cover on this at a later time as well. And then here's the back cover. I don't really notice the knot at all when I'm writing, probably because I have so much stuff in here. But anyway, that is my Fauxdori, my Happiedori from HappieScrappie. And again, I will put all of her information down below. And if you guys have any questions at all, definitely let me know. If you want to see anything else more in depth, as always, you can leave that in the comments and I will be glad to get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.